Hey guys, so in this video we'll go over the post settings. So as you see here, I currently have just a simple grid view with all of my blog posts listed. Now essentially there are several ways you can manage your blog posts. First of all, the blog page, if you select the page template as blog posts over here, all of these options below will be activated. So we have several views to choose from. If we select a list view and we click on update, we can just go here, refresh this page, and you'll see that our page looks completely different. There are also several other options, for example, like selecting this view type, and then we can select the hover effect, so we can have our blog post title above versus just having a little plus sign over here. So we'll select this, and the number of posts per page, let's just type in 50. Show pagination, yes or no. We'll leave it at no because we selected 50 posts. And let's just go ahead and click on update. We'll go back here, refresh this page, and you see that we have a completely different layout. We also have some other options, for example, like selecting this grid view. Within the grid view, we also have the options of selecting gutter space or no gutter space. If we select no gutter and just click on update, we'll refresh this page, you'll see that we have no borders around our posts. Gutter space enables the white borders around our blog posts, so we can have just a small gutter. We'll click on update, refresh this page once again. Okay, so here we have gutter space between our blog posts. So these are just some of the settings you can play around with and see which one of these works best for you. We do recommend that if you select any of these blog post view types, that you do have anywhere from at least 12 blog posts to have the entire, the entire collage put together. Alright, so yeah, once again, just play around with these settings, see which one works best for you. We also do have the ability to display or not display our page title. Then we have additional widgets. Once again, we'll talk about these in the widgets video, and that link is in the video description below. And then we can also enable or disable the social media sharing for the following page. Another important feature you need to know about is within our settings area. So if we head on over to settings and click on reading, here we can also display the quantity of posts we show within our blog pages. So sometimes, depending on the type of layout you choose, you not always have this option over here to enter the amount of posts per page. So you can always adjust that over here. So these are the settings for the page template for blog posts. There's also another way how you can manage your blog page, and it is primarily from the Flotheme Options area. And as you see here, we have several settings, several options to choose from, but to activate any of these settings, you need to be sure to head on over to settings, click on reading, and select this post page as blog. So if, for example, right now I want to change the layout of my blog posts, and I'll select this layout over here, I'll click on update settings, I'll go back here to my blog, I'll refresh this page, you'll see that absolutely nothing changed. So if I want these settings within the Flotheme options to be active, I need to head on over to my settings area, go over to reading, select my blog page as blog, click on save changes, and now if I refresh this page, all of my settings from the Flotheme options will be active. Alright, so to access these settings, first of all, head on over to Flotheme, click on layout, and here we have the ability to select our layout for our blog page. So here we have single posts. We can either have right or left sidebar, or they can be full width pages. Next off, we have for the front blog page, we can enable or disable our sidebar. So currently I have a left sidebar. We can select it as full width. If you select a sidebar, you have an additional drop down where you can select the sidebar menu to show. So we'll leave it at full width, and we'll click on update settings right now. We'll then go back here, refresh this page, and you'll see that I have a full width page. Alright, so next off, what you want to do is adjust some of the image sizes. So currently our content settings, if you head on over to Flotheme, click on content settings, we have a list of view types. Currently we have this view type, which is the list view, and to adjust the way these list views are displayed, you can adjust the image sizes here. So here we have list view image width and list view image height. So let's change this to 400 pixels. We'll click on update settings. We'll go here, refresh this page. And here we have all of our blog posts at 400 pixels. Alright, so these are some settings you can play around with within the image sizes. List view is related to blog posts. We then have the ability to adjust the slideshow, grid, and thumbnail views, so you can adjust all of these options over here. Within the content settings, you can adjust, you have pretty much the same options as you do within the regular blog page over here. So you have the same layouts, it's just that some of these options are more flexible to customize with, for example, the image sizes and how they are displayed. Alright, the main reason why we have several options is because you may want to have different types of blog post categories or several categories featuring different. So for example, we have the ability to select either weddings, or we can add babies or newborns or families. And for a particular category, you may want to select a different type of view, but for your main blog page, you may want to have, for example, a fixed view. So this gives you the flexibility to have more than one blog page and have, for example, if you hover over the blog, you'll have a drop down of newborns, families, etc., and then your main blog page. So with this type of layout, you can customize every single page or every single category of your blog post individually. So at this point, we've pretty much covered the entire blog post management and settings. So we do hope this video helps, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.